Good morning, class. Welcome back to our online class. Meet me again, Teacher Chanborey. How are you today, everyone? I hope you all are fine. The smile of my student is the power who gives me the energy to continue teaching online class. I hope you will enjoy learning this class. So like a poem say, do not wait for the rain because we don't know when it will be raining. You can reflect this poem to the real situation. We cannot wait until the school reopen. You can use this time to learn, to study in order to gain more knowledge, to increase your ability. So now stop wasting our time. I want you all to start our lesson. So do you know what are we going to study this morning? Great. This morning we are going to study together about listening starter 1. Have you got textbook with you, everyone? Okay. But before we start our lesson, please take a look at the review part that you have learned with me before. So this is the form of simple past in negative form. You have learned with me affirmative already, right? So now we are going to review about negative, right? So what does it mean, simple past, everyone? Yes, simple past means that the situation which happened in the past and it's not related to the present. Could you tell me about the form of affirmative? Great. Simple past in affirmative form. I, you, we, they, he, she, it plus verb to or plus verb at ed. You have learned with me about irregular verb, or we can say verb to and verb at ed already, right? So now you can take a look at the negative form that you have learned with me last time. So read together, everyone. I, you, we, they, he, she, it plus did not plus didn't plus verb 1. Again. I, you, we, they, he, she, it plus did not or didn't plus verb 1. You can use a long form or short form. It's up to you. So you can choose whatever you want in using in English. Both forms are right. Can be long form or short form, and I have given this form to you all already. You can take a look at the example that I have given to you all about this is we call affirmative, right? So you have learned with me last time how to change from affirmative to negative already. So now I want to review with you one more time because I want to make sure that my student really understand what is about our lesson. So this is we call subject pronoun, right? Subject pronoun I. And this is irregular verb, right? This is verb 2. What is the present of verb 2, everyone? Great. The present of verb 2 is the verb see. See, saw, right? See we use in the present, saw we use in the past. Okay, so now we got affirmative simple past sentence already. So we want to change to negative. If you want to change to the negative, you can take a look at the form on the whiteboard here. We have subject pronoun I, you, we, they, he, she, it plus did not plus didn't plus verb 1. So we can take a look at the affirmative form. We have subject pronoun I, verb 2, saw, and object John, right? So you can reflect on the form that we have learned already. So I put I, we follow the form I, then you can use a long form or short form. So now I choose short form. Didn't, I didn't, and then verb 1, right? This is verb 2, right? Verb 2, saw. How about verb 1 of the verb saw? What is it? Yes, verb 1 of the verb saw is the verb see. I didn't see. Then you put object John. Okay, I didn't see John. This is our lesson, right? So you have learned already now. Please come to our lesson today. We are going to learn Unit 9. We will continue on page 62. You can turn on page 62 together. You will see what is our lesson about. Okay, page 62, you can see the picture like this as well as the columns and the text. And you can see some questions inside. And this is what we are going to study this morning. Okay, so take a look at the whiteboard. Lesson focus on your own. So today I have brought some famous sports in Cambodia. Sport, okay, this is sports in Cambodia. You can see basketball, badminton, tennis, soccer, swimming, and volleyball. These kinds of sports are very famous in Cambodia. So which one is the most famous in Cambodia, like many boys or many males like to play, everyone? Yes, soccer, right? For me, I like playing soccer too. Do you know how often do I play soccer? Great, I play once a week. Normally I play on Sunday because I can use that time to relax and to do some exercise. So playing soccer is very funny. After playing this, you can have a good meal with your family, right? So now, please read with me one more time before we continue our lesson. Basketball, basketball, badminton, badminton, tennis, tennis, soccer, soccer, swimming, swimming, volleyball, volleyball, right? Okay, volleyball also famous, like many males like to play in Cambodia too. So now you will use these 3 questions to reflect and write about your partner in the column here. So you can use the question to write about your partner in the column here. So choose one of your friends to write about him or her. So first of all, we start from name. Tell me about what is his or her name, then the sport that he or she plays, then how often does he or she play, and then does he or she play well. So you can write write in the column here. How often mean that how many times does he or she plays that kinds of sport. So I give you 5 minutes in order to fill in the column or the table here. Let's start. Okay everyone, welcome back to our lesson. So now we will check the answer together. You know, you have written down your answer or one of your best friends to write in the column here. But for me, I will reflect this question about myself, and I will use it to reflect on myself. So name, I can put my name. Okay, my name is Borei. Okay, and what sport do you play? For me, I play soccer. You can fill in like this. I play soccer. How often? How often do you play this sport? For me, once a week. Yes, once a week. And the third question, do you play well? For me, I don't play well. Even I like playing soccer, but I don't play soccer well. So I put no. I don't. Okay, now I don't. So now you have learned about this already. You can use this question to write in your notebook or textbook. You can see this kind of question in our textbook as well. Okay? Use these questions to reflect on yourself, or you can write about your friends and fill in the blank. Okay, before we move on, now let's read one more time before we start our exercise practice. Sport, basketball, badminton, tennis, soccer, swimming, volleyball. You can put name, sport, how often, play well. What sport do you play? How often do you play this sport? Do you play well? Okay, good everyone. Now please turn on and take a look at our exercise practice. What do I want you to do this morning? Use the questions below to write about one of your partner. Again, use the questions below to write about one of your partners. So before we start doing this exercise, I want you all to take a look on page 62 again. And please look at section B. Read the text inside. Okay, I will read for you all. Use the information above. Write about one of your partners. So I will read the text for you, and you can use this text to reflect on what you want to do in our exercise. So please take a look and read with me. Black plays basketball. He plays once a week. On Fridays, he plays well. Read again. Black plays basketball. He plays once a week. On Friday, he plays well. So this girl, she is talking about one of her friends is Mr. Black. So you can use these kinds of text and reflect on your exercise. So read one more time with me before we start doing our exercise. So read the question. What is her name? Again, what is his or her name? So you can write about his or her name. Write as a short text, a short paragraph. What sport does he or she play? I put he or she because I don't know whether your friend is male or female, so I put both, he or she. How often does he or she play? How often, right? He or she play once a week, twice a week, or plays every day. You can write it down. Does he or she play well? So the quality of he or she playing. Does he or she play well, everyone? You can write it down. So start writing now. I give you 5 minutes. Okay, everyone, welcome back. So I hope that you all have done this exercise as well as you have written down what I suggested you to do. So I will use these questions to reflect on one of my friends. So his name is Cao. I can put he is Cao. He is Cao. What is his or her name? He is Cao. What sport does he or she play? He plays soccer. He plays soccer. How often does he or she play? So we can answer this question. He plays once a week. Okay, so we come to number 4. How does he or she play? He plays soccer very well. Okay, this is one of my friends. His name is Cao. Read together, everyone. He is Cao. He plays soccer. He plays once a week. He plays soccer very well. So I hope that you have written down one of your best friends, like the question I asked you all. So this is our lesson today. Hope see you again in the second section.